All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the random triangles feature script and how it's used, how we used it, why we used it, and basically set up future teams for future success. So the background is that we're making this sculpture that has many, many triangles embedded into its side. And these triangles are meant to represent particles in the air. And so rather than draw these all by hand in order to do faster iteration, um, I developed a script that would basically randomly place these triangles. And that script is called random triangles. So a little bit of background. Um, Onshape has something called featurescript. And what that is it's basically a tool, basically allows you to write scripts that produce CAD, that do CAD. Um, and so this is random triangles. Um, it's just a script that you run inside your CAD files. So I'm going to show you next how to use it. So we're going to create a test document. And then we're going to draw a sketch. And this sketch is going to be um, the shape that we want to repeat many times. And for random triangles, it has to be a triangle. So we finish our triangle. Now we're going to add the random triangle feature script to our toolbar right here. So I can go to my Onshape, go to random triangles, and add in random triangles. So now it appears in the toolbar. It might be in a slightly different location for you. So then once you have random triangles, you can click on the feature. First, you have to select the sketch plane. So it has to be the same plane as the plane that you drew the triangle, the initial triangle in. Then you're going to create a box, which you want to, which will be the bounding box for your additional triangles. Then you have to select 3 vertices of your initial mold triangle, which will be copied. And then you want to set the minimum spacing between each triangle. So then I'm just going to hide this initial triangle because it's no longer part of the situation. So then, as you can see, it creates 2 more triangles within this area. It could be 5, 10. If you try to do something, if you try to make more triangles than it can kind of compute, it's going to run for a little bit, then give you an error, and it's going to show you which triangle it errored out on. So for this case, it was circle radius 2 inches. That's the triangle over here with size 2 inches. It's called circle radius, left over from some old code in which we were doing circles instead. So let's say we want to do 5 of these triangles. So I guess we have to go a little bit smaller for them to kind of load to work. And you can add more triangles. And if you want a bunch of small ones, you can add a ton. And so this pretty much would not have been possible to do manually by hand with the amount of iterations that we've done. So having this tool, being able to use it and edit it was super important in the process. Now, if I want to change my initial triangle, all the triangles will be changed. So now it's easy to use this in future things to make, you can extrude it pretty easily. So here I'm just going to make a surface with those triangles. And that's how you use random triangles.